God bless YouTube again, and Facebook. I'm back because when I woke up, God just like inspired me with a thought, and it's gonna be very short, I promise. Not like 10 minutes like the last one. But it's just about being born again. Now, I just came back from eating, so that's why the hat, because it snowed over here where I'm at, so it's kind of cold outside, so I had to bundle up. But and my sister gave it to me, so whoop whoop sister, isn't it so nice? Okay. Yeah, but so it's about being born again. Anyways, and so we can go directly to John 3, if you would go with me. Again, I'm going to be reading from my New Living Translation Study Bible. And I want to read verse 3. So Juan capítulo 3, versículo 3. And it says, Jesus replied, and right here he's talking to Nicodemus, the Pharisee. And he said, I tell you the truth. Unless you are born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God. And I know a lot of preachers, a lot of teachers, have taught or have spoken about this. And, a lot of time people who characterize Christians, they characterize them as born again Christians. Now, if you think about the process of women in labor and giving birth, the baby has to be turned upside down in a way, in our perspective. The lady is laying down this way, and the baby's head has to be down here and their legs up here, right? So the baby cannot be born unless it exits the birth canal head first. Now, if the baby tries to exit the birth canal with its arm first or with its feet first, complications arise. So trying to take that spiritually, we think, okay, you cannot be born again effectively without complications unless you are born head first. Now, we go to Romans 12:2. My sister Taisha, she read this for us last night in our vigilia, in our vigil, our youth vigil. And it says, don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. Now, some translations, such like my New International Version, says be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Now, if we think back to a woman giving birth, literally, the baby has to be born head first. Right here in Romans 12:2 is basically saying that in order to be born again, you must be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You must be transformed head first to be born again. And it's amazing because it's like you see people all the time, people who feel like, okay, God, why aren't things going right? God, why do I feel as if, things aren't working out? It's because maybe you were trying to be born legs first, arm first, like any other way than head first. It first starts all in your mind. You have to be renewed by your mind, because it's like it says, do not copy the behavior and customs of this world. Thinking spiritually and thinking physically, I guess you could say, are two completely different things. And it says, let God transform you. So we have to learn. It's a learning process to have our minds transformed. We can't do it on our own. It's not like an off and on switch that we can just flick and say, okay, well, I want to think carnally today, so off. Or, I want to, have a good spiritual talk, so on. No. It's something that you have to let God do. It's a process with the renewing of your mind. And in that, we have to remember that that's when an effective delivery is made, when you're born head first. So that's all I really wanted to to share with you guys today. And may God continue to bless you guys, and I love you guys, and take care.